the first step to transforming is healing. But you've got to be willing to learn.
Fans have finally gotten a first look at the Teen Wolf movie that's dropping in 2023. The clip shows everything fans can expect from the movie, and in this video, you'll get a full breakdown of the clip. Don't go anywhere because there are details that probably went right under your nose. New member of the pack. Eli Hale was the new Teen Wolf the world didn't know it needed. The clip reveals that the young werewolf that fans saw in the official trailer was actually Derek's son Eli. The curly-haired werewolf is played by Vince Mattis, who was specifically chosen by Tyler Hoechlin himself. As a new member of the pack, Eli seems like he's still adjusting to his werewolf status and his status as a lacrosse player. He's walking in the footsteps of the young werewolves that came before him, including Scott, Liam, and Isaac. Eli isn't too pleased with his performance on the lacrosse field, though.
I was in for less than a minute. I got the ball for a second, and I got knocked on my ass, and I twisted my ankle.
He complains to his father, and Derek gives him a much-needed pep talk. He encourages his son.
I was watching Coach and he saw it too. You're good.
But suddenly, he gets interrupted by someone deadly. Daddy Derek is back. Daddy Derek, Coach Derek, and Papa Derek. These are the nicknames that best describe the Derek fans saw in the first look clip. Most fans are already used to seeing Tyler Hoechlin play Dad on the hit CW series Superman and Lois. But now, they'll get to see Tyler be a father to his very own Teen Wolf son. Derek's taught many young werewolves how to survive in a world that usually tries to kill them. Without him, Scott probably wouldn't have made it this far. Now, Derek will be teaching his son Eli everything he needs to know to survive in a town as crazy as Beacon Hills. It'll be interesting to see the relationship between father and son and the type of advice Derek gives Eli throughout the movie. There's also a good chance that Scott might get in on the daddy werewolf action, seeing as he's the alpha, and Eli will probably be a part of his pack. Coach. Coach is probably one of the most beloved characters in the Teen Wolf franchise. Everything he says is always super funny, and his brutal honesty never fails to crack everyone up.
Yeah, well, you made the shot. And guess what? You're starting, buddy.
While Derek's encouraging his son, he mentions Coach, but unfortunately, this is probably not the same Coach that fans know and love. Still, it'll be interesting to see the personality of the new coach who's leading the lacrosse team at the Beacon Hills High School. Allison is out for blood. A few moments into Derek's conversation with Eli, Allison shoots an arrow that almost hits Eli right in the chest. Derek detects her presence before the arrow's fired, and he shouts for his son to get down before the arrow hits him. Allison mercilessly attacks the two of them, clearly out for blood and ready to kill them, no matter what. Derek manages to get Eli out of the room so he can face his attacker on his own, but he is shocked to discover that the attacker is Allison.
Allison?
He pauses and steps away from her, not wanting to harm a member of the McCall pack. Sadly, Allison sees this weakness and immediately takes advantage. This just shows how useful Allison would be as a host for the Oni. Every member of the McCall pack will be hesitant, and some, like Scott McCall and Chris Argent, would rather die than hurt her. This makes her a perfect host. During their fight, Derek remains hesitant because he doesn't want to hurt Allison. The fight between them is intense, with Allison ditching her bow and arrow for a knife at some point and attacking Derek full on. The moment Derek discovers who he's fighting, he reduces his intensity and switches to defense rather than offense. He defends himself as Allison brings her knife down on him and almost stabs him in the face. After a while, Derek's had enough of playing nice, so he flings Allison across the room and makes a run for it. Before he can get too far, Allison switches weapons again. This time, she chooses a crossbow, her signature weapon. The arrow she shoots cuts Derek's neck, causing him to bleed and fall to the ground. Allison shows no mercy as she advances toward Derek with a menacing glare and reloads her bow again for a kill shot. At this point, Derek's already choking on his own blood as he tries to back away from Allison. The trailer ends before fans can see how the showdown ends, but hopefully Derek's able to survive. There's a good chance Eli ran to get help for his father, so Scott might show up right before Allison kills Derek. If she kills Derek right when Scott arrives, then he'll definitely be heartbroken. Watching your supposedly dead ex-girlfriend murder your mentor is never fun. Plus, if she kills Derek, that would force Scott to attack her, which is the last thing he wants to do. Allison was Scott's first love.
Student Allison Argent. Please do your best to make her feel welcome.
So if there's even a slight chance that he could save her, then Scott will definitely take it. And if there's anyone who can figure out how to save Allison, it's local druid and full-time veterinarian Deaton. The trailer of the movie shows a short clip of Deaton, which reveals that the Doctor will be appearing in the movie. Deaton has a vast knowledge of all things supernatural, so he's probably the only one who can explain what's really going on with Allison. Was she possessed by the Oni, or did she simply rise from the dead with revenge on her mind? The former definitely seems more plausible. With the Oni back, they'll need a host, and it's not surprising that they would choose Allison. The Oni are an ancient evil, which also means that they're very wise. They've seen just how much every member of the pack cares for Allison, so using her as a host is a great way to manipulate their emotions. The Oni are known for causing misery and strife, and right now they want to rain misery and strife on Scott and everything he holds dear. This makes Allison a great host choice, because Scott will have to watch his first love commit unfathomable atrocities. Styles Stilinski reference. What's Teen Wolf without Styles, even if it's just a few references? The trailer makes a small tribute to the fan-favorite character and his bromance with another fan-favorite character, Derek Hale. Derek is seen carrying Eli, bridal style, the same way he carried Styles in Season 6. The scene with Derek carrying Styles was one of the funniest scenes in the entire Teen Wolf series, especially because when Styles told the story, it was the other way around. According to Styles, it was he who carried Derek out, but thankfully, Derek was around to tell the real story.
You couldn't walk, and I know that because I was carrying you.
Unlike Styles, who was all too grateful to have Derek carry him, Eli immediately asked his father to put him down. Clearly, the young werewolf does not enjoy being babied. He'd rather hop than let his father carry him. The relationship between Eli and Derek will definitely be interesting to watch. Hopefully, he manages to escape before Allison kills him. Movie synopsis. Fans can expect a lot from the upcoming Teen Wolf movie. The official synopsis reads, "In Teen Wolf the movie, a full moon rises in Beacon Hills, and with it, a terrifying evil has emerged. The wolves are howling once again, calling for the return of banshees, were-coyotes, hellhounds, kitsunes, and every other shapeshifter in the night. But only a werewolf like Scott McCall, no longer a teenager yet still an alpha, can gather both new allies and reunite trusted friends to fight back against what could be the most powerful and deadliest enemy they've ever faced." If the synopsis is anything to go by, then the movie will definitely be epic. It speaks of wolves howling once again, and the return of some of your favorite supernatural creatures. A grown-up Scott has returned to Beacon Hills to save his hometown for the last time, and he'll be facing a powerful and deadly enemy. Could this enemy be a possessed Allison Argent? This is a plausible theory, because why else would Allison go after the people in her own pack? She may be a werewolf hunter by blood, but she chose not to walk that path a long time ago. January 2023 is only a few months away, so fans will get all their questions answered pretty soon. This first look at the upcoming movie shows a sneak peek of all the great things fans can expect from the movie, from some Daddy Derek time to Terminator Allison and a new pack member that is sure to become a fan favorite in no time.